Welcome to Get to Know the Speakers of Digital Confex. Today we have with us Rabindra Sah, who is Chief Technology Officer at Indian Register of Shipping. He will be joining as a speaker on the topic Leadership in the Spotlight, Building CEO Brands and Managing Reputation in a Digital First World at the 5th Digital Marketing Advertising and Technology Confex happening in Singapore on 15th April 2025. Hi Rabindra, welcome to the chat show.
Thank you so much, Ayush. It is always pleasure talking to you and sharing my thoughts with the digital context. And thanks for inviting me and talking to me.
Thanks Rabindra, it's our pleasure to have you. So please give us your brief introduction and also your field of expertise for our audience.
Oh, thank you. Ayush, I have been working for the over 3 decades in the multiple sector, starting my career with automotive, aerospace industry, heavy machinery, port, cargo, and process industry. And nice to be there in all the area. I have worked for the domain and bringing technology implementation, leverage the technology to get the benefit, build the solution which helps the customer. So I have worked for the Indian customer and over 200 customer worldwide I have worked. I'm lucky to build and all the area I provided engineering services, all these sectors in the at the each stage of the product life cycle. And so in previously in Tata I worked for as a chief engineer. I left the chief engineer with Tata Technology and Tata Motors over the 3 decades. Now currently I'm working as a CTO in Indian Register of CP.
So tell us your excitement for our event.
It's lovely to be always there with the digital context, and I'm very happy and excited, and have picked up a nice topic where I'm going to talk about, share my thoughts. So I'm very excited to share my experience, learning over the 3 decades, especially in the topic which you have given in leadership and branding on that. So I'm very excited. I'm making my plan to be there and enjoy with other participants, learn from other participants, and keep on sharing to the others.
So moving forward, I have few questions for you today. My first question is, what inspired you to focus on CEO branding and reputation management in a digital first world? And why do you think it's crucial topic for the leaders today?
Thank you so much. Very nice questions, Ayush. If you see in today's digital landscape, a CEO's personal brand is as vital as their company's reputation. The digital first world demands leaders to be visible, authentic, and aligned with their organization values. And this topic resonates because it bridges leadership with the trust and impact in a hyper connected age. A leader has to continue learning and upgrading himself with the change of times in the era of digital world and its trend. That's very, very important. The second is that leader has to be connected with all levels of employees. I always call is a walk the talk with the employees, right? So that's what I would like to share with the first question.
I think you explained very nicely with the brief points, like how CEO branding is important right now in the first world, digital first world. Yes,
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 I
yes.
was also it's very very important. Since you said that, Ayush, it's very important. I see the world, I see the people interact with that. Is as a leader, the CEO has to work to identify the challenges of industry or the customer. So once you identify challenge of the customer and industry, and to be focused to appropriate technology to be adopted to solve this problem. So it is, should not be that as a leader, we have got a technology deployed. You should identify the problem, see that how technology can solve, can be brought in to solve that problem. So all technology, appropriate technology to be built. That is what leaders trend is seen, and it is benefit the industry.
Yeah. So my next question is, how can CEOs effectively leverage digital platforms to build their personal brand while safeguarding their organization's reputation?
Thank you so much. It's again beautiful question. By being intentionally with their online presence internally to the organization and external to the outside, the means available, or like the social media, professional social media, sharing it authentic stories and engaging directly with their audience. CEOs must balance transparency with strategic communication to this media, which I spoke about it, and ensuring that their values and visions resonate while building the trust. So this is the very, very important aspect we see, and I share that thoughts.
I think you give a very important point right now for our CEOs that will be joining. So I have to ask this question then, what is one key takeaway or strategy that attendees can expect to learn from your session at the 5th DMAT Confex?
Thank you so much. Attendees will gain actionable insight into crafting a compelling CEO brand while navigating the challenge of reputation management in the digital first era. It's about leading with purpose and connecting authentically in a dynamic digital environment. That's what the takeaway will be there from the session.
So I have also prepared some questions for you from my side. Uh,
Yeah.
so first question is, if you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self starting in this industry?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. I wish it's very close to I say, and whenever I interact with the people, right? So, my thoughts is that in the age of the technology, while we learn the technology and we use technology to solve the problem. So, in this age, it's very, very nice that young people do the work by themselves with their own hands. Go to the shop. If you are in the automotive sector, they go to the shop, see that how the product is being designed, how the production has been manufactured, and how the manufacturing environment works, how the ecosystem works, how equipment, machineries, product processes works. If they get that physical impression how things being done, that gains the domain knowledge of that. So once they get the insight while being the physical world, and then coming into the digital world, leverage the power of the digital to solve and implement in any space of the physical world, will be the crucial, because domain and technology go hands in hand. That's way I communicate to the all the employees, all the people, and that's the good way to understand one side digitally and one side the physically, blend together and give a solution to the customer. Because it's very, very important to realize the physical, then then the depth of the problem. With the technology we can solve it. That's what I always say.
So, what inspired you to work in your current field and any unexpected twist along the way coming?
Again, I have joined with a purpose to bring my all learning of the 3 decades in the multiple sector. I have joined the shipping, and I have got a very, very good opportunity to all bring all knowledge of the technology and domain into shipping space. And we see that how our company and as a country, I can make it the proud of adopting digital technology to solve the CP in maritime, especially if there's a class society, to adopt and solve the problem of the customer, and end of the day, operational efficiency improvement, productivity improvement, how we can do the things faster than what we were done earlier. I'm really with that purposes I have come here, and I see that we have started a journey, and this journey is going to benefit from my current company, not in India as the globally.
So, my last question for today, what's the most surprising thing you have learned from your career so far?
The one thing which I have learned is that you close to the customer, be close to the customer, and understand the customer problem, and provide the solution and make the customer success. If the customer is success and he is happy, that in returns gives me happy and an organization is happy. That's about the key things I have learned.
So, thanks, Rabindra. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. Any words for our participants who will be joining the conference?
Thank you so much, Ayush. I'm very excited about the event. Thank you so
So,
much.
Great, good to know. Thanks for your time today, Rabindra. And to all the participants, don't miss this session happening on 5th DMET Confex on 15th April in Singapore. Get a great chance to connect with him in person. See you soon, Rabindra.
Thank you. Bye.